walk that line. Despite your luck, you'll be just fine. Fight your fight, shine your shine. Don't give a fuck, 'cause it's your time. Don't be bothered by your broken. Don't be scared by your frown. Pick yourself up, put yourself first. Just give it some love, 'cause what could go worse? It's just a game, don't be afraid. Don't suffocate on your mistakes. Just say so what? Oh, and pick yourself up. Here I come, ready or not. I'll write my story from bottom to top. Make that climb, that crooked stretch, 'cause inside you'll find better than your best. Don't be bothered by your broken. Don't be scared by your frown. Pick yourself up, put yourself first. Just give it some love, 'cause what could go worse? It's just a game, don't be afraid. Don't suffocate on your mistakes. It's not too late to make a change. Despite your age, the world's your stage. Just say so what? Oh, pick yourself up, put yourself first. Just give it some love, 'cause what could go worse? It's just a game, don't be afraid. Don't suffocate on your mistakes. Just say so what? Oh, and pick yourself up.
Flat, flat, flat. Fat, 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 fat. Fat, fat, fat.
It's Joel Pack here on KWJUDAS, Free Radio Provo, that we have here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And are we actually live? No, we're not. Are we, Wizards?
If you've got a time
possibly.
machine.
We're going to pretend like we're live tonight.
If you've got a time
No,
machine, we're live as hell.
no. Yeah. Joel's got it right.
Yeah. So everybody listening,
We have time traveled
yeah, we came to you from last Wednesday.
from the past.
I'm going to use that one every day.
To
I'm a time
bring
traveler.
you
I have
to the
come
show.
to you from the past.
the past.
To bring you the present.
Yes.
And here it is, folks.
Ooh, I like presents.
And quite a present it is. Joel Pack, the local legend. What have you been up to lately?
I've been holed up in my recording studio for like 6 years. I mean, long. Like that's that's like the only place I've been for the last 6 years.
Really?
Making babies and audio babies and flesh and blood babies and.
So you make flesh and blood babies in the
Babies.
studio?
Well, flesh and blood made out of babies at the studio.
Oh, wow.
Judas.
Wow.
You do the same
We use a
thing
blender.
I
with
kind
that
of, yeah. That's interesting.
Use a blender.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, though, where did you guys come up with the Delphic Quorum name?
Oh, well, that's, it sort of, well, we had a lot of I guess, names.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what a quorum is,
It's
being
12 people?
raised here in
Yeah.
Quorum of the 12.
well, it doesn't necessarily have to be 12 people.
Really?
The
Okay.
quorum of the 12 is obviously a Mormon reference, and actually,
Otherwise, it would be redundant, I guess, right?
yeah, it definitely. So Angela and I, we used to be in a band called Devil's Country, CUNT.
Uh-huh.
Back in like 2009, I think,
Treat.
2009, 2010.
Uh-huh.
And when they dissipated, a few of our friends and some kind of affiliates of the band got together and wanted to make something just a little more weird and a little more complicated and
And dreary.
and yeah, just crazy. And where we got to exhibit a little more talent than just being in a country band.
Yeah.
Because I play bass mostly, as you observed, and I was only playing the upright bass in the country band.
Okay.
And you're just going doom 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 doom. It was evil country, so it was still cool.
Yeah.
And Angela played violin, and that's how I met her. And so the two of us, once the group of people who were gonna be this band all sort of dissipated, it was pretty much just down to Angela and I. And we were.
I don't think I know Angela. Do I know Angela?
She's in the Silver Slippers now.
Okay, I don't
And
think I know Angela.
If you know John Ross Boyce, if you've ever heard of him,
I hear he has troubles.
Yes, he
Okay.
does, and then they became the Troubles.
Right, gotcha.
And she played violin with them for a little while,
Cool.
and I don't know if they're still playing anymore, but I think
they are.
She said that they were taking a break or that
Sabbatical.
they dissipated, or I'm not sure. But her main focus now is Silver Slippers,
Oh,
and they're
cool.
really good. We're actually going to be playing with them at ABG's. What is it? September 23rd.
Oh, that sounds like
Yeah,
fun.
it's going to be a sick show.
So what kind of what's
ABGs.
Silver Slippers like?
It's her kind of playing a lot of her solo stuff, and then she's got another female vocalist who does some of her solo stuff, who also plays cello, and so they kind of switch back and forth.
Okay.
So when one of them's singing and playing guitar, the other one's playing either cello or violin.
Gotcha.
It's actually pretty cool. And with the band that's coming from out of state that's going to be playing with us, it's also just really dark acoustic instrumental stuff. Well, not all instrumental, but it's going to be a really cool lineup. But we were originally going to be called the Quorum of the 12
Oh, cool.
because we thought it'd be funny just to like tell people, yeah, I'm in the Quorum of the 12.
Mm-hmm. It look good on posters and whatnot.
Yeah, well, just to say I'm in the Quorum of the 12 is
Yeah.
quite bragging rights, wouldn't you say? I mean,
Oh yeah.
Being in Utah.
yeah, well, if you're in Utah, no one else is going to.
You're a Utah,
get it.
Judas.
Well, I was until the operation. Now I don't even know what I am. I'm a cousin freak of nature. So let's have another tune.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, first off, what was the name of that last tune?
It was called
Oh yeah.
"Pick Yourself Up." It's a pretty new song. I'm gonna be playing that at like a. They do these suicide prevention walks for the AFSP, American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. My friend Taryn runs the Utah chapter, and I think she's like does more than Utah. I think she runs like not the whole west side, but like what would you call that? Like if you're regional, like she runs like the region
right.
of it or whatever. So they raise a bunch of money for going to high schools and educating the educators about looking for signs. Hello, looking for signs. Being able to see, read signs like kids and make sure people are not offing themselves in high school because that's bad.
So a suicide walk is not where you walk to go kill yourself.
No, it's not.
Okay. I just wanted to make
So
sure.
it's like one of these sponsors, like, oh, if I jump rope 1,500 times and you give me a penny for each time I jump rope, and I'll give it to the cat. You guys ever have to do that stuff in elementary school or anything like that?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, that kind of thing,
I
but for adults, and it's in the heat, but it's at the park, and so that's anyway.
No, that's cool.
That song's called "Pick Yourself Up" for the short answer.
I don't know how many times I've been like, man, I'm gonna go kill myself. No, maybe I'll just take a walk.
Maybe I'll
first.
take a walk,
And it
then-
works.
Yeah,
You come
Jump
back
rope.
home and you're good.
yeah.
So, sorry, what are you saying?
What's the name of this next song?
I'm not sure if you're choking on something or what.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna play. I guess I'll play a song called "Insomnia" that I haven't played in a long time.
All right,
Yeah.
Insomnia, KWJUDAS,
Free Radio Provo.
So here we go, the rounds again. Holding my breath, I'm counting 1, 2, 10. False witnesses sport their sickness. They don't care, don't mind their business. Don't let them change your mind. I'll keep my anger to myself. Don't save your social life for someone else. I'm reading headlines on the ceiling. Couches following a dream. What if this don't mean anything? Sometimes the dirty work just keeps us breathing. I said that there's no answer, still getting nowhere fast. I won't let them change my mind. I'll keep my anger to myself. Don't save your social life for someone else. I'm reading headlines on the ceiling, on couches following a dream. A dream. It's all in here. Insomnia. Insomnia. It's all in here. Insomnia. Insomnia. It's all in here. Insomnia. Insomnia. I'll keep my anger to myself. Don't save your social life for someone else. I'm reading headlines on the ceiling. Consequences aren't quite what they seem. Ooh, thanks. Thanks, both of you.
That was spectacular.
Thanks. You know what's
Awesome.
fun is it was my favorite thing to do back in the day when I was in my old band Broke and we'd play shows and there weren't very many people there. I was like, thanks both of you guys for showing up. And
Both
so
you guys.
it's nice for that to be literal now.
Well, you know, we do what we can. We try our best. We kind of shot our studio audience for the night.
They're gone.
And we
They're
poisoned
dead.
them.
Before us.
Yeah, for those of you people out there listening who obviously can't see the brutal massacre, it was kind of like that one guy who gave everybody Kool-Aid.
If you can't see that one guy that gave everybody Kool-Aid, you can at least hear Joel Pack's shoes.
Yeah, listen to those shoes, folks. Aren't those amazing? Black and white shoes.
You can hear him.
And listen to all that,
Collar.
yeah. No, the dead people all over the, they definitely sound great. That sucked. That sucked almost worse than our recording.
So what does Delphic mean, though?
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
never did
fixated.
answer that
I've been
question. did
fixated.
I? I never did. Delphic is just kind of an adjective for I guess a dark, mystical,
Obscure.
kind of.
Gotcha.
And there's also historically, I think it's fucking Greek. I can't remember. There was actually
No,
a
it's-
Delphic oracle. Was it Greek or Roman?
It's Greek.
Yeah,
Greek,
the
okay.
Delphic oracle was actually a crack in the ground where gases supposedly were coming out of the ground that induced slightly
Hallucinations.
I was just gonna say, are they?
hallucinogenic visions.
Yeah.
And so what they would do is they actually built this sort of a throne or a chair or a high chair above the crack. And
whole temple, dude.
It always had to be, they had a temple built around the whole thing.
That is awesome.
And then they had this throne where they would always set this chick. It was always a female.
Always female.
And she was considered the Delphic oracle. She professed visions while sitting over this. And I can't for the life of me imagine what kind of vapor is it. Nitrous oxide? I don't know. Like, what would that have been? Or you just sit there and just get so high. Well, I guess back then they didn't really have real drugs.
Well,
so it was,
DMT is like naturally occurring and everything. I wonder if there was some kind of natural thing that was emitting DMT gas out of the ground or something.
Okay, so
DMT gas.
hang on
We're
one
going to
sec.
have to look that up.
a little bit of wizardly info for you all really quick.
Let's hear it, Wizard.
Any gas that is potent enough to take enough oxygen away from your intake, like your brain.
Well,
make
yeah,
you
that's
hallucinate.
kind of what I was thinking. Is
So-
they're just depriving themselves of oxygen.
I'm over
Enough,
here
enough
overanalyzing it.
helium will do it. Enough,
enough.
natural gas will do it, even though
Just
natural
like
gas will kill you.
computer air
Hallucinate
duster.
first.
I'm getting a little boner over here trying to think about DMT coming out of the ground. That sounds like a great idea. I'd go to that church.
No,
So The Simpsons-
it was all just air duster.
Yeah, air duster. Duster.
And she talked really low.
The Simpsons had an episode that made fun of it.
The
Where did you
Simpsons
get
had an
the
episode
wi-
about this?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Well,
gonna have
after
to
Ned
look that up
Flanders'
as
wife
well.
died, he started building a theme park for his wife, and one of the gas lines broke open, and
Oh,
we started
right.
getting high and making predictions, and they're like, "Oh my God!" He's like, "Praise the Lord, it's my wife." But it was
right.
the Delphic Oracle situation. We're all
That's-
just getting high off gas.
All right. So now, anytime anybody asks us that question, we're just be like, did you ever see that episode of The Simpsons? Yeah, that'll explain everything. And it doesn't have to have any sort of a Mormon connotation whatsoever.
Gotcha.
What I don't like is when people say Delphi or Delphi.
Or Delphi.
Because
Delphi
it's not a
Quorum.
place. It's a one who is Delphic.
Delphi.
One
Or
who
when-
a quorum,
Those who are Delphic.
indeed.
That'll be my cover. I'm gonna start a Delphic quorum cover band, and we'll call it "Those Who Are Those." Ah, shit. Those who are them.
I
them-
would piss myself.
No, except for we'd be more hillbilly, and we call it
Them who is
them
Delphi.
who's Delphic.
Them
who's
there
Delphic.
dark damn gathering of sorts of strangely folk. That evil swamp music. That's we've been called that. Evil swamp music.
Gypsy.
Death folk. All sorts of different retarded
I could see
things.
gypsy music. It reminds me, like I could see, what's his name? I could see Tom Waits doing a number on a record. For you
Yeah,
guys.
I've heard people say we should get Tom Waits to sing
Tom
with us.
Waits.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He definitely we're a little too pissed off. I mean, Tom Waits is a pissed off old man, but well,
We're dark.
we're dark, man. We're dark.
I've heard he's actually a super pleasant dude that lives out in the middle of nowhere
I
with his wife, and they're like, and then he just
Wouldn't put
makes
it past
super his super cool out there shit, and then he's just like,
So,
Huh.
folks, speaking
happy.
of the middle of nowhere, we are broadcasting this evening from
the Arctic tundra in Chutney. Yes, the Arctic tundra of Chutney, France.
Chutney, France. No, okay, you're right. You're right.
The Arctic.
No,
and
it's
only would
it's-
Dierpenschley actually give us the tickets
You
to
got it
get here
wrong.
for free.
Judas, you're wrong. It's Chattanooga, France.
Chattanooga is in Kentucky, you dumbass.
No, it's not. Well, this
it's-
Chattanooga's not.
It's in Kentucky, France. Either way, they're both in France. Google me wrong, bro. Google me wrong. All right, let's have another song,
Google
man.
this guy wrong.
awesome. Let me think of a song. Okay. There's another one I'm probably gonna screw up.
And play one about beer and video games.
Oh crap.
Dude, that would be so sick.
I don't know. Okay. So.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
You're good. You kind of brought me here to play music, so I should probably be able to figure it out.
No, it's
Like I
cool.
told
I
you,
mean,
though,
when's
I
the
have
last
some-
time you
I-
actually played that song?
A long time ago. Well, when was the last time I played any song sober? So my brain doesn't know what to do. It's like, oh my.
Joel's
goodness.
having a tough time.
I definitely
He's sober
feel
enough,
you,
guys.
Okay, cool.
I caught you last night with my lady.
Joel Pack. Radio Provo.
She screamed your name, now it's driving me crazy. I guess you played me like a baby grand. You changed the key with the sleight of hand. What can I do if she wants? You can keep her, blindly believe her, right beside you, but you'll never reach her. When you treat her, complete her, but you can wrap around your little finger. With the smoke, you know there's fire, and in the ashes there's a liar. I don't need her, no. You can keep her. You can keep her. Oh. I brought her flowers when no one would. Said I was sorry, no man should. And the thing that hurts the worst, it doesn't matter that I loved you first. I'll be alright. You wanna hold her tight. You can keep her, blindly leave her right beside you, but you'll never reach her. The way you treat her, you complete her. If you can wrap around your little finger, where the smoke, you know there's fire, and in the ashes there's a liar. I don't need her, no. You can keep her, I will leave her right beside you, but you'll never reach her. The way you treat her, think you complete her, think you can wrap around your little finger, where the smoke, you know there's fire, and in the ashes there's a liar. I don't need her, no. You can keep her. Yeah. You can keep her.
Thanks, gentlemen. Fat.
Yes, Fat Pap, indeed.
Fat Joel Pack.
A good golf, Fap.
Gold frap.
We have Joel Pack here on KWJUDAS Free Radio Provo. So, yeah, enough about us, dude. What about you, man? What made you choose the name Broke City?
I was like, I thought you were going to say, what made you choose the name Joel Pack?
Yeah. It's got such zing and pizzazz. Joel Pack here on KWJUDAS Free Radio. Provo.
Yeah, well, the old band that Broke City, that one, yeah, that was a band.
Well, that was a band.
It was a band.
That was a band
It was amazing.
that you were in.
I was in, and I was, and so I was okay. So I was married for a while, and I wasn't good at it. And
Whoever is.
no, I was not very good. I saw you were very sweet with your wife earlier. You seem to be doing a
amazing.
good job. You seem to be doing a great job. But yeah, I was not doing a good job, and
Not me, Wizard,
and
folks, just for everyone.
And I couldn't afford marriage counseling or personal counseling or whatever, so I started writing songs, and then I ended up getting divorced, and I had like no money and was losing the house, and we had a house that was cool, but that got lost. The car broke down. It was like a Living Country song, like dog died.
So that's why you
I
made
got
a
divorced.
country
the dog
band
died, and
called Broke.
Yeah, Exactly. So the broke.
That was your country
band.
band.
That was basically. We kept wanting to start. You know how I'm going to start my Delphic Quorum country band or cover band.
Cover band.
We wanted to do a Broke City cover band, but a country cover band with all the guys in Broke City. We were going to call it Broke County.
Oh damn!
Oh, shit.
Dad
Broke
jokes.
County,
Broke County.
Broke country,
Broke country.
Broke country.
It's got to be broke country.
Yeah, we put the country
That's
back in
right.
country.
Hee-wee, that sure sounded like fun, folks.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's where that name came from. I don't know where my parents came up with the Joel Pack name.
Oh,
Ask them.
yeah. And then for a second, I thought you were gonna say, I don't know where my parents came up with Broke City, but
I don't know where
of
my
course that
parents-
would
Joel
make sense
Pack.
either.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, you remember Illborn?
Yeah, I was in that band.
Yeah. I remember Illborn, dude.
I was in that band with my ex-wife.
Oh yeah, that was Kim,
Yeah.
a violin player.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's killing it. She's with she's playing in Sabrosa now and doing a bunch. I think she's playing in a couple bands. She's killing it.
Huh. Goddamn violin players, man. Just don't know what to do with them.
She's great. She actually I hired her for some studio work a couple of months back, and she totally killed it.
Cool.
Mm.
For
We
your
have-
own project?
No, for Air Supply actually. I've been producing. Remember they're from the '80s.
Like the real Air Supply?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah.
You're
They're-
working with them?
Uh-huh. Their singer
No
lives. Their singer lives in Camas, and
In Camas?
yeah, he lives
Of
in
all
Camas.
places. Wow, that's even further away than the Arctic tundra of wherever the hell we said we were at.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Chattanooga.
But yeah, he lives up in Camas, and he writes musicals, and so I was helping him produce the music for his musicals, and then one of the songs
That's
we were working
cool.
on, he was really into. So that actually turned into the last Air Supply single that they put out last year.
So Air Supply still puts out stuff?
Oh yeah, they all
Word.
constantly, and they're touring. They're on the road right now.
Huh. How did
Wait,
you meet
maybe
them? Like, how did you get in
Okay,
with
so-
these guys?
Okay, let's think. I gotta reverse.
Because I mean,
reverse
that's a
engineer
pretty big name to be working with.
Yeah,
I mean, I
he's
know
super-
they're not as huge as they were, you know, but
they're still they do like the casino. They're still like selling out casinos and
cool,
doing stuff. And,
cool.
but yeah, let's see. I'm friends with. There are a few like musician dudes I'm friends with from Salt Lake. There's Johnny Lightfoot. I don't know if you know that dude. He's a bass
Heard
player.
the name.
And then Joel Stevenette is a drummer I work with a bunch. And then my friend Jeff Allman, he's a great guitar player. He plays with the band Transit Cast. Anyway,
Okay.
the four of us get together and watch movies on Jeff Allman's 35 millimeter projection. He's got a theater in his basement that he made. He grew up in and out of hospitals a lot, and so he's like a self-proclaimed nerd, and he like grew up on 35 millimeter.
Isn't
films
everybody
and
these days, though?
Yeah. But he's the real deal. He's
Right,
like
right.
comic book buff. He collects ding ding ding. What are those things called?
Pinball machines?
Pinball machines. Got
Oh, yeah.
He's all in.
Cool.
He's all into stuff, vintagey stuff. So. But anyway, he's got a room full of 35 millimeter stuff. So we have like bro date night or even afternoons where we'll get together on a Thursday afternoon and watch he's like, dudes, I just got a 35 millimeter of Police live at whatever thing, and so we'll go over and eat pizza and drink beer and watch whatever he's got going on. And so Johnny Lightfoot looks around. He's like, dude, we've got a band right here. Joel, you sing. I play bass. Joel Stevenette's a great drummer, and Jeff Allman's like the best guitar player we know. Like, holy crap! Like, we should do something. So they came over to the studio. We wrote 3 or 4 songs and recorded them just for shits and giggles. And then Johnny actually plays bass in Air Supply, and so he's like,
Cool.
dude, we've been going to this other studio and haven't been there in a while. We should get Graham to come in here and check out the studio and see, try working with you. So he did, and then it was just awesome. We had a great time, and so he comes in. He's usually on the road from like Thursday through Sunday. They leave every weekend for tour, and they do fly out dates and stuff.
They
Then-
only do it on the weekends?
Yeah, it's perfect. He's home.
Yeah, that is cool.
He's home Monday through Wednesday or Monday through Thursday, and then he leaves and plays on the weekends.
We
And-
need to do that.
Yeah,
We need to be able
And he's
to
been-
afford to do that.
they've been doing that
We will.
since the 80s. Like, they never stopped. They never stopped touring ever.
That's cool.
And
That's
so,
way cool.
he's a cool
So
dude.
what happened? What became of the music those couple songs that you guys wrote? I mean, did you guys?
Which
How you were
it's-
saying that
we
you just
got-
realized, oh my God, we got a
yeah.
band.
They're like 80% done on my hard drive, and have been sitting there for the last 2 years or year and a half. Like I have like 6 albums that are 80% done on my hard drive right now. I've got a solo album that actually is coming out.
Cool.
That's just acoustic and vocal and a cello, and then but then I've got that last song I played is all produced and done with the band I'm starting with, that dude Joel Stevenett. He's that drummer guy.
Right.
He plays on like every Xbox game. If really? The Xbox game has drums on it, it's probably him playing on it. Anyway, super awesome drummer.
Damn,
I've got
how do you
like
get
80
that kind of a connection?
I know that dude's he's been in the game for a long time. He moved to Nashville when he was
Oh,
young
yeah.
and was just like a session drummer for like 10 years, and then just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna move back to Utah. And he's in like 5 bands, like cover bands and gigging money bands, and he's just a professional drummer. And that's just what he does for a living. He just plays drums for
That's
everybody.
cool.
He's a cool dude.
That's definitely the dream, really, of any musician.
Yeah.
Just to not have to pay the bills or the
You still
rent
gotta
off
pay
of
the
anything.
Yeah, I was gonna
but
say
money.
that's the dream. That's the dream of
I
any
mean, of
homeless
music,
person, is
sorry.
not to have to pay the
No, I mean, sorry, I worded that wrong. I definitely
is
worded
to
that
be
wrong.
able to pay the
be able
bills.
to pay the bills and the rent off of music.
Yes.
That is, really all you can really ask for.
Yeah.
Really these days. It's not about being a millionaire, but if you can actually just like quit your fucking job.
Yeah.
Get by on music.
Yeah, let's quit our jobs and become hobos that play on their corner.
Sounds pretty awesome. Actually.
We could back you up, dude. I mean, you got an excellent voice, and like we could play the washboard and the coffee can.
I got some percussion for you.
Yeah, we could totally do that, and we'd make a lot of money.
Awesome.
Just sit there with your guitar case open, and we would throw most of the money in there in the first place to make it look.
Well, that's
like,
what you have to do if you're a bartender anyway. You throw the couple first dollars.
Yeah.
In there. Do you call it scrub it? Buskin. Buskin.
busking. If that's
Busking.
even allowed here.
I was like, scrubbing? Is that called scrubbing? I guess if you're playing a washboard, it's scrubbing.
Scrubbing. All right,
Yeah, scrubbing.
Scrubbing.
let's have another song, shall we?
Okay, let's see. Do I know another song? I should know another song. I should know lots of songs.
Yeah, you're in like. I mean, how many bands have you been in?
I don't know, a bunch. Oh, you were talking about Illborn before.
Oh yeah,
was in that
Illborn.
band. That was in that band.
That was the first band
I'll
I
see.
ever actually saw you in when you were opening for shows just on the bass by yourself. And then Illborn would play a band or two later with like Frog Lick or I don't know. There was a lot of like Pipe Dream and shit.
I remember Pipe Dream.
Yeah. I actually just found a Pipe Dream CD at DI.
What was that song of theirs? All I need is sugar. All I need is a sweet taste of your
Those
love.
guys were
All
actually
they
good.
Were way
They were pretty
Their
good.
bass player was crazy good.
Yeah, they had an awesome bass player.
And
But
he moved to California to work for FedEx.
oh, I did not know that. FedEx just steals your bass player, man.
Okay, so another song. Okay. Country song.
Country song heard by Kel Pack there on KWJUDAS.
Free Radio Provo.
That's right, Army.
Surprised my girl made no reservation. She's the one that I've been missing. See her there, who's that she's kissing? Do you test me, girl, just to see now what I'll do? What I'll do? What I'll do? I'll fight till my face is blue, but still my heart's been broken too. Do you test me, world, just to see now what I'll do? Working 9 to 5 just to keep the lights on, to make an extra buck, I'll work all night long. My boss is crooked, he's no good, don't pay me half of what he should. Do you test me, man, just to see now what I'll do? What I'll do? What I'll do? I don't trust that man, no, not an ounce. These paper checks weren't made to bounce. Do you test me, world, just to see now what I'll do? Mama told me I learned some patience, going through life's little situation. Sometimes I feel like God is preparing me for test me the world just to see now what I'll do. I'll fight until my face is blue. Yeah, do you test me the world just to see now what I'll do?
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
I'm fapping for myself. Somebody needs a mirror.
That was fantastic.
I'm glad you caught on to that. Not everybody gets it.
Fap
Some people do, and we even had one guy who came back, Michael France, and he's just like,
France.
France, Frank.
You gotta respect the fap.
Yeah, and he's just like, man, I remember the last time you guys had me here. All I could think of was masturbating. And it's like, dude, you don't say masturbating on the air. That's why we say fap, folks. Come on. And it's not about fapping in the first place. We actually came up with that on complete accident. We didn't even know that's what it was in reference to.
Man.
It was just kind of something that wound up
Well, we
on
got
our
3 of us
recording.
in here. We could just make a big old fappuccino.
Oh, my God.
Oh my, yeah,
We're going to have to email Derpinsley about
a
that.
frappuccino. That's the next commercial. A frappuccino.
Yeah. That one's definitely going to the boys upstairs.
Frappuccino.
See if they might actually be willing to, I don't know, do something with that.
Yeah.
You get royalties.
Thank you. That's a lot of fap, though. I mean, if you think about how much fap goes into one fappuccino.
That's a lot of fat.
That's a lot of fap. I'm going to have to start eating my vegetables.
I think the boys at Derpinsley can
Start
handle
training.
it.
I mean,
I mean,
you're gonna have to train hard.
that's what they got Fap Guy for, right?
Fap. You can actually like get Fap Guy as a personal trainer to teach you to fap all you can fap.
Fap all you can fap.
Like he'll get you fapping at your best.
Tony Robbins, like, weird, like, middle brother who's like, he's the motivational speaker that goes to all the FAP conferences and gets it. You can do it. You can do it.
It's actually Tall Swanky Evil Guys.
So,
Older brother.
guys, I got to mention Derpinsley is officially trying to contact me and reminding me that every time we say FAP, they get charged for it.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
So they want us to back off
yeah,
the FAP for a
Fap
sec.
Guy has actually got copyright
trademark.
on it.
Copyright.
He's trademarked, and so that's why he's Fap Guy. Because, yeah, they have to pay him every time Fap gets said on
Judas.
Can you bleep
Sorry,
that?
I keep saying Fap.
I can't
It's hard
fapping
not
help
to.
myself.
After a
It's
while.
unfappable.
Unfappable. I like that one.
Oh, man. Yeah, Derpinsley's probably going to be like, I don't know, it's more Fap Guy who's like, we're just greasing his
Is this
palms,
is this
making
a
his
real
wallet
thing?
fat.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is. You'd kind of have to listen to our
Derpinsley
CD.
and the brain adhesive, the Delphic quorum.
Ah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Fapping
Again,
for
we
real.
got sort of just carried away in the studio, or in here. And once we
studio.
discovered that we could record stuff, we're like, hey, let's make complete imbeciles of ourselves.
Awesome.
And so we came up with the cerebral sphincter siphon.
Ooh.
And
It's real.
It is
It
true.
happened.
And so yeah, it's just another stupid.
It's
that's
not
where the
stupid.
Fat Guy came from. That's where Tall Swanky Evil Guy came
many
from.
how
That's
many-
kind of where Derpinsley became a corporation.
Derpinsley?
Yeah,
It's
legendary. It's historical.
it's your corporation, Derpinsley?
Derpinsley.
Yeah,
yes.
they're our sponsors.
Oh,
They're,
okay.
they're the reason why.
Is it Derpinsley
we're
or
here.
Derpinsley?
Derpinsley.
Derpinsley.
Derpinsley with
If
a
it doesn't
P.
say Derpin,
How
it's
many
not
P's are there
Derpinsley.
in? What's the name?
Spell it for him, Judas.
Durpenschlee. Durpenschlee. Derpinsley.
No C in there.
Derpinsley.
Derpinsley. Derpinsley. We thought about it. No. Nah. C just don't
Derpinsley.
work. I don't know. But it's not up to us. It
I
really
gotcha.
isn't. I mean, we're not
It's up to
Derpinsley. They're
Derpinsley.
just kind of the higher ups. I've never even met chairman of the board. Have you?
Slurping of the.
I don't have a glockenspiel on me, folks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's kind of the purpose of the chairman of the board is he needs a glockenspiel.
You did it to me again. Are you going to let me go get the glockenspiel or what?
No, it's way too late, man.
All right.
So, what's the name of this next song, man?
Oh shit. Okay, more. More.
More music, Professor.
I should have thought about this more before I came in.
Well, you
Play
got
some Hillborn.
You got time
would
to
if my buddy rapper was here. If the singers were, that's what I was jamming out on.
Oh, man.
A second ago, man. I'd love to play some Hillborn.
That would be cool.
I feel dumb because all I know are these like stupid love songs and breakup songs.
Oh,
and
that's
stuff.
totally fine.
I
I
wish I knew
fired
more
my last gift wrapper.
That was a
Gift-
really lame
Oh,
joke.
I
That was
I'm sorry.
really bad.
No, it's dad jokes.
That was terrible.
I'm digging on the dad jokes.
That was way bad.
Okay, I'll play a song called "Man of the Year." It's an old song too.
Man of the Year on KWJUDAS Free Radio Provo. Joel Pack, folks.
I can't wait till you see what'll become of me. Yeah. Perfect living for free, for free. I can't wait till you see. Why didn't you tell me? Why wouldn't I care? I know the world can't stop while I'm out winning man of the year. I'm winning man of the year. Thought I gave it enough. Long stem roses and such. Times change just as much as much. I thought I gave it enough. Why didn't you tell me? Why wouldn't I care? I know the world can't stop while I'm out winning man of the year. I'm winning man of the year. I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. Yeah, I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. Why didn't you tell me? And why wouldn't I care? I know the world can't stop while I'm out winning man of the year. I'm winning man of the year. I'm winning man of the year. I'm winning man of the year.
That's the real end. Oh, I'm gonna fat myself again.
Oh, wow. I can't believe we just had that moment.
I know. Well, it was just
delicate.
us, and so I brought that out just for you. Do you listen to Tiffany much?
No.
Haven't you heard that song? Yeah, that
I know.
that
I've
bridge
definitely-
wasn't my song. That was a Tiffany song. I think it was Tiffany. Yeah, Tiffany.
I'm familiar.
She used
with
to tour shopping malls and stuff.
Do you usually throw that in there, or did you
Not
just do that for
usually.
me?
I just did that for you.
Oh, my God.
I have done that before, but and I wasn't going to. But then the occasion presented itself, and so I presented myself.
I can't believe the wizard just left for that.
I never
Well, it wouldn't have
left.
happened if he hadn't have left. It wouldn't have happened if he hadn't have left.
Oh, no, you missed it. You're just going to have to go back and listen to the recording, dude. It was priceless. It was precious.
I hear them all.
Yeah,
just like
tell you later.
you have to tell you.
So
about
can
it
I
later.
give you guys more trivia too?
It brought a twinkle.
How did you
into my
become the
eye.
wizard?
Well, look at him.
No, that's part of it, the looks.
Well,
But
you kind of look like a pirate right now.
so
I mean, just
I-
saying.
I can fix almost anything. I usually have what people need.
Mm-hmm.
My middle stepdaughter started calling me Magical Matt
Okay.
about, I don't know, 7.
Is she who was sitting on the front porch? When I-
on the
Does she eat pizza?
Oh yeah. No, that was my youngest stepdaughter.
Oh, okay.
No, that
My
daughter
oldest
doesn't eat
one has the
anything
different
with me.
colored
Okay,
hair.
gotcha.
My middle stepdaughter, the one I'm referring to,
I haven't met
actually
her yet.
lives at Judas's house.
Okay, gotcha.
Where you're
Yeah,
going to spend
she-
the night tonight, right?
Me?
I mean, after that moment, I'm sorry. I just kind of assumed.
Wow,
I
Judas.
just, you know,
wow.
Only if I get
we most of the band stay over. I mean, I know you're not on tour.
only if I get
but
to be the little spoon.
That's fine with me. I mean, I'll have
So
to ask
she
my
gave me the name
roommate.
Magical Matt.
Yeah,
about
it. I've always been a jack of all trades, a master of none. You know, I can
Jack
do
off
anything. I
all
learned
trades.
stuff really quick.
Yeah.
I fix things. I know how to handle almost any situation.
Yeah.
And after
You can handle my
years of-
situation.
Oh yeah, son, I can totally handle your situation.
This conversation's getting steamy.
No, it was.
I think I need a shot. Damn it!
but
I think I maybe shouldn't have taken so many shots. No, I'm just kidding.
I think Judas was the first one to call me the wizard.
Oh, okay.
Actually, if you remember when you first joined the band, we invited him to join the band because he had a theremin and because he looks cool, and he kind of plays drums. Well, a drum.
He plays drum.
He
I
was
played drums.
He was one of the. We used to do drum circles all the time, and so yeah, like he was the next person Angela and I approached.
Yeah.
And we started trying to name him Mortimer the Magician, if you remember
Yeah,
that.
you did. I do remember that.
You
Yeah.
gotta say like
Mortimer the Magician. Mortimer. My name is Mortimer the Magician. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mortimer.
But that didn't stick. And so the wizard just kind of like, I really don't know where it first. I mean, just came to,
I'm pretty sure it's you that started it, though.
probably, I start most people's douche
It
nicknames.
started as
like
it seriously
Schlongbob,
started as Magical
Tweeft.
Matt, though. But I actually drummed on the side of Judas's computer to make it work, and it did.
Yeah, see, that's where he gets the name, actually. It's
That
because he
makes sense.
is magic.
Yeah.
I mean, I have
I
watched
fix
him do
things.
it.
Yeah.
He just sometimes without even trying. Like there'll be stuff that I cannot figure out for the life of me. I've pounded on it. I've kicked it. I've thrown it at the wall. None of those work. Matt pounds on it, kicks on it, throws it to the wall, and
It turns on.
I'm just like, what the hell? I did exactly that in the exact same order. And he's like, yeah, but you didn't like drum on it first with your fingers.
Yeah.
Didn't give it
Yeah,
the
that-
magical wizard touch.
Yeah, the percussive foreplay.
It often upsets my wife because stuff won't work for her, and she'll be like,
does
"Why?
me too. Like,
why do I do
pisses
this if
me
it
off."
doesn't work?" And I come
No,
over
it's
to
true.
it, and I touch it, and it comes on.
It's true. Like it's true. I have the same
It's
problem.
magic.
See, he has got just like these fix-it fingers that he's got the opposite. I have chaos fingers.
He has chaos
Judas-
fingers.
And Wizard, yeah, like kind of are like this almost black and white. Kind of like your shoes.
My shoe.
Oh my gosh! You guys
Look
can
at that.
hear his
We used to be
once again.
shoes together. Oh my God, Wizard. All right, let's have another song.
I'm the swing to your swang.
Swing to your swag.
I mean, you've got more songs, right?
Yeah, I have lots of songs. I just
Oh,
have to
Joel
figure out what
Pack
ones to
could
play.
keep us entertained all night.
Oh, I know. I only wish this show lasted way more than an hour.
'Kay,
But
I'm
we got
gonna-
to have a commercial break here in a second.
And a half chat.
Oh, and a shot, yes.
I gotta figure. I'm just all playing all old songs. I hope that's okay.
Play the
Oh,
Peanuts theme.
Okay.
Can you? Oh my God. Here it goes, folks. He's playing both parts at once. He's just in case you guys didn't catch that. He's playing both parts at once.
I can't do it. I gotta do it.
That shit just impressed the holy hell out of me when I was a kid. Because you gotta realize, I was like a kid when I was watching you do
man.
your bass.
By the way, folks, we got that live.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Okay, let's see. $5 in gasoline. I'm driving through winter scene. I'll wait for half an hour before my bones go. When it comes, I hope you'll be there. When it comes, I know you'll be there. I can't erase the past, but
just forget about what lasts. Because when things are changing, my life's worth saving. When it comes, I hope you'll be there. And when it comes, I know you will. Think a little less and live a little more. You gotta live one day at a time, because you dare to wake up and find yourself alive. Let's try this one more time, 'cause I can't wait forever. Yeah, I'm a mess of all I've tried together. When it comes, I hope you'll be there. And when it comes, I know you will. Think a little less and live a little more. You gotta live one day at a time, because you dare to wake up and find yourself alive. And one more day the sun will rise with changing avenues, just like you. And there we'll meet my favorite friend. I'm still in love with you, but why can't you be too? Think a little less and live a little more. You gotta live one day at a time, because you dare to wake up, find yourself alive. Think a little less and live a little more. Yeah, I gotta live one day at a time, because I dare to wake up, find myself alive.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. A word from our sponsors.
Hey, kid, tired of always sounding like Audio Slave?
Oh, well, I don't sound like Audio Slave. I'm just a kid, and I'm not even in a band.
Let's not be silly, kid. Why, every time you open your wang chomper, it sounds exactly like the band themselves.
Wang Chomper?
Your mouth, kid. That thing with which you chomp wangs.
Oh, I hate Audio Slave, and I hate you. Leave me alone, derpingly guy.
Wait, don't you want to know how to stop sounding like Audio Slave?
Oh, yeah, kinda.
Well, sorry, kid. You're screwed. You were a little chode. All I wanted to do was help.
I'm sorry, derpingly guy.
Sorry, you're still screwed. You'll sound like Audio Slave for the rest of your time. Brought to you by Derpinsley. And remember, if it doesn't say Derpin, it's not Derpinsley. All right, well, we got about 5 more minutes, kid. What do you want to do for 5 minutes, eh?
Play
What's
the
that?
song.
Okay.
Play a lullaby.
We want a song, Joel.
Something to kind of wash down that horrible taste in my mouth that
song?
commercial left.
That.
Since it was totally misspelled. You don't spell little with a semicolon.
Yeah, you do. Wait,
Damn,
have I been
Derpinsley.
spelling that? I thought that was spelled right. Have I been spelling that wrong my whole life?
Yeah.
All right.
So wait, you've been sending me these nasty emails?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, I deny everything. I plead the fifth. It wasn't me. And I like to buy leftover recycled pretzels.
So is the fifth? Is that an amendment? The
Yeah,
Fifth Amendment.
I plead the fifth.
So they should
It's-
make an amendment to the amendment that anytime you plead the fifth, somebody has to bring you a fifth of vodka.
Oh, I like this amendment.
Joel Pack knows where it's
All
at.
right, well, Joel Pack for Senate.
knows where
Been a
it's
long
at.
day. I plead the fifth.
Right, I plead the fifth of Everclear. You cannot get a fifth of Everclear here in the state of
I've never seen a fifth of that Everclear.
the Arctic tundra of Chattanooga,
plead the
France.
Can you get a fifth of Everclear in Nevada
Yeah.
or New Mexico?
You can special order fifths of Everclear. You can get
How about
half
Rhode
gallons here in
All
like
right.
just Utah
Joel
liquor
Pack
stores.
was about to play us a lullaby.
sorry.
Oh yeah.
Sound from the sky. I wonder why you and we're partners in crime. I'm paralyzed to tell you. For once, I feel no pain. And for once, I miss you. Walked out and cried. I can't see why it kills you. And there's stars in the sky. I've changed my mind to please you. And for once, I feel no pain. And for once, I miss you. Is it bright enough? Is it bright enough for you? Am I good enough for you? For once, I feel no pain. For once, I miss you. For once, I feel no shame. For once,
We'd like to thank you all for joining us on another exciting and exclusive episode with Joel Pack here on KWJUDAS and Free Radio Provo. We now return you back to our regular free radio programming.
Perfect hour.
Oh,